There have been violent protests in the US state of Wisconsin after police shot a black man several times while responding to a domestic incident. The man, named as Jacob Blake, is said to be in a serious condition in hospital. A video on social media shows him being shot in the back as he tries to get into a car in the city of Kenosha. Hundreds of people marched on police HQ in the city last night. Vehicles were set on fire. Police used tear gas to try to disperse protesters. And the shooting comes at a time of high tension in the United States over police brutality and racism following the killing of George Floyd in the neighbouring state of Minnesota. Let's talk now to Andy Bravelli. He is a photojournalist for CBS 58 News. He's in Kenosha. Thank you very much for talking to us. It's 4 a.m. where you are, Andy. Tell us what it's been like overnight.
Yeah, when we first got down here just before midnight, it was still pretty active. You still had tear gas being deployed. You had several protesters right behind me, actually, in Civic Center Park. There was probably hundreds of people right behind me out there. And as you can see right now, it's fairly quiet right now. A lot of those people have dispersed for the moment. And again, things too have seemed rather to be calming down. However, after that happened, there was a lot of businesses vandalized in downtown, just about 2 blocks away from where we are currently, right by the Kenosha courthouse. And then just down the road from me, let me just flip my camera, they're still putting out some fires that were set by some of those protesters. So again, you just have to be careful around this stretch, but it does look like everything is slowly but surely starting to get back to somewhat normal. But again, it's still going to be very active here, probably for a while now.
Yes. And what do we know, Andy, about what the police say about why they shot this man in the back?
Just what we've heard is it's a domestic dispute, and when they arrived, and those details are still not entirely clear at this point. We're still kind of waiting, much like everyone else at this point. The latest that we heard as far as the condition is he is in stable condition. That came via tweet on Twitter earlier from a relative. So again, we're still kind of waiting for confirmation on everything. But again, the reasons leading up to it and as to why, that is still we're still waiting to hear more on that, and hence why we had so much unrest here during the early morning and, of course, late night hours.
Thank you very much, Andy. Thanks for talking to us. We do appreciate it. Andy Bravelli, who is a photojournalist with CBS 58 News.